Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Cory, Manny, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits.
Lots of Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Andrew Cory. Hi. Welcome to Pixels and Bits episode. Holy crap, I don't remember.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, really? It's episode 67.
Oh, I guessed it. And I'm here with the usual co-hosts, Tommy and Manny. Say hi, guys.
Hello, Internet.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, we were really lost without Cory.
Yeah,
we got this.
We got this, okay?
We are
times
all
me and the
over
Manny have done the Manny show.
Mm-hmm. Had a hard time figuring
Even
out
though
who was
Andrew
talking.
leads.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, come on.
Alright, so let's move right into the news desk. Hit the music. Alright, so we all got some stories. Some of them are bigger than others. When's the last Prince of Persia game you guys have played?
Never.
Never? You've never
The
played
very
Prince of
first
Persia?
Nah.
Wow. Well, there's a brand new 2D Prince of Persia game reportedly in development, and it's been 4 years since the last Prince of Persia game.
Really? It's been that long? Wasn't the last one the Sands of Time or something?
Yeah, it's been 4 years.
Wow. I didn't think it was that long.
I know, time goes by quick. Ubisoft is reportedly working on a new 2D Prince of Persia game, according to the French website. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna wreck this. Portant du jeu vidéo. Sorry, French viewers. The new Prince of Persia utilizes the UbiArt framework engine, which was used in the creation of the Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends games. So, I think it's a pretty cool idea. I mean, if they're gonna turn any franchise into a 2D, like, Persia seems like a pretty smart one. I know that's how it's started on NES, but
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It didn't start out as a 2D, and then it went to like 3D, trying to be like Assassin's Creed-ish, or Assassin's Creed, yeah, or vice versa, whoever copied first. But then again, it's Ubisoft, so the same company.
it is the same company. But I mean, if they were to make a Prince of Persia game in the style of the Rayman, I think that would actually work pretty well.
But I feel like that's like the new trend now, because Mario did it, Rayman's doing it, and now this Prince of Persia, I feel like the next thing we'll see is like Angry Birds doing it.
Angry Birds Origins.
Angry Birds Origins. I don't know why I bring up Angry Birds. That's like the worst choice, but maybe the most likely choice.
I don't know. Like, if I were, I can't even think of like any games that really lost their roots. Maybe a Castlevania Origins, because lately they've been playing more like God of War than anything.
Oh, you know what? Sonic is bound to repeat Mario.
Oh.
Because Sonic's Lost World is basically Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I hear that Well, I've been playing Sonic Generations lately. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yep. Alright, so moving on. Alright, guys. So we all know that Grand Theft Auto 5 is pretty gigantic, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much do whatever you want. Alright, well, some guy completely recreated the Metal Gear Solid 5 trailer using Grand Theft Auto 5.
Amazing.
A nearly 10-minute long trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain has been recreated and entirely using Grand Theft Auto 5. The video alone, which is uploaded to YouTube account EV Nico, after being published to the Japanese site Nico Nico earlier this month, is an impressive, accurate remake of the gameplay-heavy trailer for the Phantom Pain. Now, I just have to say that is awesome that someone could do something like that in Grand Theft Auto 5. No, nothing.
No, I mean,
Alright.
it is impressive.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
But I don't know why would you? The thing about these recreation videos, I always have an issue with. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you take the time just to recreate something, and just use their official work and just slap it on top of yours?
I would imagine, for the same reason why people do screaming Let's Plays. It's for views.
No, you know what I mean? No, that's not what I'm talking about at all. You know, people like to do like people like to use like movie trailers and then use the same movie trailer for like a different movie, using the same audios and all that. It's
yeah, I get you.
Oh, right.
it's just copying but putting it in something else different.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I just think that people, like in that particular case, I just think people get impatient. Like, there's been a lot of fan trailers for the new Batman vs. Superman movie that has Ben Affleck and Jesse Eisenberg in it.
Yeah, but that movie's gonna suck. But it doesn't. I don't know why people would take the time just to do that, unless they're just being trolls of the internet, like Andrew here with his Smurf video.
I don't even want to talk about that Smurf video. It's so far in the past now.
Yeah, it's gonna come up every now and then.
I know. It's my own fault.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So one of the awesome, amazing games have been delayed for the Xbox One. Either one of you want to take a guess?
Is it the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it has been delayed. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. It looks like it isn't set in stone yet, but Activision is working to rectify the situation for Xbox One owners. Activision representative passed along the following quotes regarding the story. We are working with Microsoft in an effort to release the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game on Xbox One. Currently, the game is available on PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo 3DS, PC, Atari, Sega Genesis, and everything else except an Xbox One.
Oh, you know what I heard about that game?
Huh.
That it's most likely gonna take the first place of the best PlayStation 2 game because of its graphics.
Oh.
No.
The game looks awful. My brother's gonna play it. He's already pre-ordered. He paid it off. He's a Spider-Man fan, so he's gonna play any Spider-Man game.
I mean,
I was gonna ask, do we have any Spider-Man fans in our group who play
You know-
these games?
I actually I liked the Spider-Man games. I liked Web of Shadows and that's the one where you can choose either good or bad Spider-Man.
Yeah, but this one has the same thing, sort of like a positive and then a negative. Like if you refuse to save people, it would hurt you. You won't be able to. Your attacks will be weaker. You'll level up slower, and then J. Jonah Jameson will just like rant about you. But if you do save the people, then you become more powerful. You rise up. You get a better XP, like quick XP. So it's like so in this sense, it's like you're not really choosing to be good or bad. You're kind of forced to be good, because if you refuse to do like those side missions, it's gonna hurt you. So you're forced to you do everything in the game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your character will be hurt.
That's not cool.
That's not cool at all.
I mean, it's not exactly the greatest thing when the developer, like, it's kind of like they're giving you a fake choice. You know what I mean?
It is a fake choice.
But, I mean, in general, the Spider-Man games, while some of them lackluster, Spider-Man has actually gotten pretty decent treatment in video game form.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is the best one still, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know
agree.
why people have not copied that formula.
I mean, that one, I was about to say, that one is really good. Web of Shadows is really good. And personally, like, the Ultimate Carnage game on Super Nintendo, where it's like a beat-em-up style game, it's actually pretty good as well. And so is, like, Spider-Man 64. He's had some good games. It's not like Superman, which I don't even know if there is a good Superman game.
No, there never will be. But no, I mean, in my opinion, Spider-Man 2 has the best web swinging system.
Yeah.
But in every other Spider-Man game, they continue to change the web swinging. Like they're trying to find the right web swinging, but Spider-Man 2 is still the best web swinging, and I don't know, they just decide they should just go on and keep that. Because with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they're changing it. Because in the first Amazing Spider-Man, you can swing in the sky, no matter what, your web will hit the sky and you can still swing. It's like there wasn't any physics to the building and all that. So for this new one, they changed that. So this time it has to hit a building, but this time you're swinging using the left and right joystick, I think.
That might be okay. That might be a little clunky though.
It will be clunky, but it's like it'll be tough because you have to use both either the right bumpers or left, either the bumpers or the triggers. You got to use it to control the webbing.
And this may sound a little bit ridiculous of a comparison, but that kind of reminds me of Skate. Have either one of you ever played Skate?
Is that the skateboard game?
Yeah, it's like
I have not.
it's like the skateboard game where you use both of your joysticks, and that's how you do the moves. Like you could press up, and then you have to on the left stick, and you have to do like a quarter turn on the right stick, and that's how you that's how you do a kickflip or something like that. Less advanced than that, but it seems something like that where you'd have to use the different joysticks to be able to go different directions, whatever. Anyway, my personal last story. Have you guys both have the Stick of Truth? Yes.
Yes.
No, I don't.
You don't?
But I played it on Cory's machine.
Okay, you played it.
Well, you could probably get it next month because next month the South Park Stick of Truth is dropping down money. It will no longer be a $60 game starting next month. It'll be $40 only.
It's already $40. I was at Target the other day. Yesterday, in fact, and I saw it for that price.
Well then,
It's $40 now.
then go get it right now, Manny. What's your excuse?
Oh, I got conventions to go to, man. I'm already gotta save moolah.
But isn't that kind of ridiculous? Like the game's only been out a month and it's already dropped down in price.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Did they say why?
Let me see.
Because I
Says
thought it
1
was
month
doing
after-
well in sales.
Yeah, 1 month after release, new copies of Ubisoft's role-playing game South Park: The Stick of Truth, developed by Fallout New Vegas studio Obsidian Entertainment, are now available at retailers like Amazon and GameStop for $40. The new lower price is currently good for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC versions of the game at Amazon, while GameStop's savings are only for consoles. You know what? It actually does not say. Ubisoft hasn't actually commented on the reason why that it dropped. Because you're right, I thought it was doing really well. I really don't get it.
Well, I think more games should be doing this, for whether or not they're successful or not, because, I mean, that's a great deal, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't disagree with you. It just seems kind of strange. Like, have you ever seen, like, have you tried to buy, like, if you go into your GameStop, and if somehow they still have, like, GameCube games or Wii games, right? You go and try to buy some, and, like, the Wii game, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, is still, like, $40.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
I was at
Nintendo...
GameStop. I was at GameStop today, looking at Wii games, because right now they have a sale. You buy 2 pre-owned games under $20 and you get a third one for free.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, now that I got the Wii U, I feel like, I should probably buy more Wii games, since it's backwards compatible. So I was looking for Mario Galaxy 2, selling for $37 pre-owned.
It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
I mean, you have to give them credit, though. Like, it seems like Nintendo games seem to keep their value.
Oh no, and I agree. Like, pretty much, I keep all my Nintendo games because they still have really great replay value.
Exactly. Nintendo games have the best replayability. But anyway, that's all I got. But Tommy, I know you have a story. What is it?
It's like the biggest one of the week, man. Anyways, Halo and Destiny composer Martin O'Donnell is fired by Bungie.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I love his music. His music is one of the best in the evolved gaming, industry. Besides, I'm sure Tommy Tallarico, a good friend of the show. But anyways, after composing some of the most memorable songs in gaming for Bungie games, including most of Halo series, Myth, and Oni, Martin O'Donnell tweeted that he has been terminated without cause by Bungie board of directors. Of course, there was an update on the story. Let's see. People are concerned if his music will even be in the new Destiny game, and Bungie is saying that it will be in the upcoming game, but has no comment on that, any further comments about it. But what's great about Martin O'Donnell is that he will be at the video games live concert in Seattle and Los Angeles, with our good friend Tommy Tallarico doing some composing music. So that is great. I was secretly hoping that 343 would hire him to start composing Halo 5.
That would be perfect.
That would be nice. That would have been nice. But that's still the next best thing. But yeah, it was quite a shock when I read that, because I feel like Martin O'Donnell has always been like a huge part of Bungie. He's like, because he's composed of the music, and his music is always fantastic. I mean, Andrew, I know you're no fan of Halo, but I'm sure you enjoy the music.
I was actually about to say that. Saying that I'm not a fan is kind of putting it lightly. but I have to agree with you on that point. The only Halo game I ever remember really enjoying is I had a mod on my old PC that was like Halo 1 Online with custom maps and stuff like that. And every time I would start it up, it would play that. I can't even actually think of what it is right now. I think it's like the main Halo theme. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I don't know, it got me pumped to like piss off some people, sniping them on the other side of the map. Like, it's really good music, and it kind of tears me up inside to say that, but
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, probably the music has always been my favorite part of it. So it's sad to see him go, but, you know, if it's... Maybe, you know what? Maybe this may seem a little weird to you, but maybe you should go work at Squaresoft or Square Enix. You know what I mean?
No, you should work for 343.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion, of course. Making more great Halo music, but...
Hey, if he was making really great Halo music, imagine if he was working on Final Fantasy. They already have such a high standard for music, you know what I mean?
I mean, their music's already fantastic. Why replace that? I mean...
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Well, you know what? You know I'm telling the truth. They got a great composer. Alright.
Anything on this whole thing, Manny? Are you a big Halo guy yourself, or not so much?
Well, he doesn't...
See, here's the deal. When there was so much hype for Halo, and I didn't have anything against it. In fact, I almost bought the original Xbox when there was a lot of hype only because of Halo. But I ended up choosing the PS2. But in terms of the soundtrack, funny enough, when I was in senior year in high school, a buddy of mine lent me like his Halo 2 soundtrack, and like the one track I kept listening to was the song by Breaking Benjamin. It wasn't even the score to the game.
You were listening to Halo 2 Volume 1, and that's the only thing you were listening to from the song from High Charity?
Yeah.
See, I know where that song's from and what level, but yeah.
Yeah, but and then I mean I did listen to some of the score music, and I thought it was interesting. But I was for me I was playing Battlefront, you know, for the PC when everyone else was doing Halo, so kind of missed that boat.
Yeah, I do have to admit, in terms of Halo games, Halo Wars is pretty cool, and there was that one that came out just recently. It's kind of like a twin stick shooter.
Oh, Spartan Assault.
Yeah, that looks fun.
It is fun. It's on $10 Xbox Marketplace.
Yep.
It's also on Steam.
It is on Steam.
It is on Steam.
But my computer runs like a toaster.
All right then.
All right, so does that?
Toast.
Yeah, it makes really good toast. So I guess that wraps it up for the gaming news desk, right? The Overshield news desk.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, so we actually have two brand new segments for you guys this week, and the first one is going to be a brand new segment by me. It's called Dumpster Diving.
Ooh,
what
We
is
gotta
dumpster
get
diving?
intro music for our segments soon, so we can sound more professional. Gosh, I can't talk.
Right.
Fuck. All right.
I just want this guy, I want this really hard metal guitar riff, and this guy just to scream like 80s Dumpster Diving.
All right, get on that, Andrew.
All right, I'll get on that. All right, so what Dumpster Diving is I'm going to highlight a few games that I think you should pick up that's worth your time at cheap prices. Sometimes not the best games, but relative towards the price, I think you could have a good time with them. Okay? All right, so the first one I'm going to bring up is an Xbox 360 game, / PS3, I believe, and it's also on Steam. It's called Legendary. Now, Legendary is a first-person shooter that takes place in New York and London, both of them, and you play as this thief who gets hired to open up Pandora's box. And when you open Pandora's box, a bunch of monsters go throughout the entire world, stuff like minotaurs and griffins and werewolves, and you have to go traverse them whilst trying to close back Pandora's box. And basically, the whole thing is you have to shoot mythical creatures, and there's bosses, obviously, and it's a lot better game than people think it is. It has some really good ideas, even though it has some shortcomings. Right now, you can pick it up on Steam for the grand total of 74 cents.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
And yeah, I know, it's on sale this week. And you could also, if you don't, Steam isn't your thing, you can pick it up at GameStop for under $4. It was a game I picked up on a whim because if you think about it, the idea is awesome. You know what I mean? Being able to go around and shoot all these mythological creatures. I think that's a pretty good pickup for you. My second one is a Nintendo Wii game. Now, if you've ever heard of this game, you're gonna think I'm crazy. I think I picked up recently a game called Ninja Bread Man, which is all right. It's 99 cents at GameStop right now, and it is actually, if you look at the reviews, they say it's terrible. It's really short. Okay, you can beat the entire game in 45 minutes, but for $1, let's pass it up. Ninja Bread Man is a third-person platforming game where you play as a gingerbread man that is a ninja. You go through the few different levels, you collect different objects, and that's the whole game. People think it's terrible, but it's not actually that bad. It's not actually that bad, and for the price, I think you'll have a good time with it. So, either one of you ever even heard of one of these games, or not so much?
Never heard of them.
I'm looking at it right now, or Legendary on YouTube. It kind of looks like Outlast with the whole like dark scenario thing.
Yeah, Legendary is a solid pickup. It's kind of shallow in some respects, but it has good weapons and it has some very interesting ideas, and I definitely think it's worth your time. All right, so I guess that is this week's episode of Dumpster Dive-In. Come back with me next week, and we can dump up some more games for you to enjoy at cheap prices.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, so the second newest segment here we're going to add on is the Anime Weekly Special, or I don't know if Cory gave it an official name. But anyways, as one of your co-hosts, Manny, I'm going to be leading this conversation. And what it's going to be is I'll choose a few news stories regarding anime and also have one anime recommendation for the week for everyone. So let's go ahead and get this started. First of all, we have here what looks like Schoolgirl Strikers. It looks like it's going to be a RPG adaptation from the light novel, and it's going to be coming to iOS devices. So if you want to have a fun anime RPG to play on your iPad or iPhone, this may be one worth checking out. The next one is, and in case anyone's like, what's that even about? It's, your typical Japanese RPG. You're the schoolgirl who's in high school. She has no idea what the heck's going on. And sure enough, one of her friends is like, hey, our school's under attack. And then you're surrounded by monsters. And typical RPG fashion, you turn-based battling, and you just duke it out with them. So we'll see how that turns out. Next story here is, of course, called My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. This is kind of one of those like slice of life shows that I haven't heard about that's comedic. Have you guys heard of this show?
Nope.
No, sir.
No, I haven't. But here's the thing. Like, it's one of those I've never heard of, and for me, that was kind of like what Haganai was, especially when I heard they were doing a Haganai, I Have No Friends, and then I heard they were doing a live adaptation of that, so I thought, alright, I'll look into it. And sure enough, I enjoyed the show so much, I picked up the first season on Blu-ray, so for all I know, the show could be worth something. I'm sure any fans who are already into it are pretty psyched out. So again, it's called My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, and we'll look forward to its release on both the manga and the anime version. Next story, of course, Sentai Filmworks announces the voice English dub acting for the anime Hakenden. Basically, some of the familiar voice actors we may know of include Greg Ayres, his brother Christopher Ayres, also Lucy Christian, and who else? Of course, Lucy. And then, oh, look, it's even David Matranga, Okazaki from Clannad, who also teamed up with Greg Ayres. So, yeah, it sounds like we have several people on the cast of Clannad on this one, so it could be promising. Not sure what the show is about, I have to look that up, but they're coming out with the Blu-ray release on May 20th, so check that out if you do. Also, kind of on the way of not just anime, but cosplay, there's recently been this huge rise in particularly Madoka Magica and Kill la Kill cosplay. In fact, let me go ahead and shoot you guys this link because it's pretty ridiculous. In fact, you've probably seen a lot of memes of it on Facebook. But basically, these guys from, it looks like Germany, they dress up in Kill la Kill cosplay, and it's quite revealing without actually showing their private bits. But, for for what appears to be well-fit guys, they're able to pull this one off without being too disgusting. So I'm thinking, especially like with Kill la Kill, if this becomes a fad, it's gonna really push the borders in terms of what's acceptable for public, displays and cosplay. So that'll be interesting. And then the last news story for this week is, of course, it's going to be a Kickstarter. Interesting enough, it doesn't really say what console or machine this is going to be, but basically it's a Metroid/Castlevania-like style game called Heartforth Alicia, or Alicia. And it actually kind of reminds me of the old, 32-bit Nintendo games. So it comes with the trailer here. I'll shoot you guys that link as well. I thought it looked kind of interesting, so I'll anticipate its development and the release. And then, of course, lastly is anime recommendation for the week. I like to go for something kind of comedic, especially with a week like this that's been kind of hectic. My recommendation is an anime called Cuticle Detective Inaba. Don't know if have you guys heard of that one?
No.
No,
Nope.
It's pretty crazy. In fact, let me go ahead and shoot you the link to the trailer.
So
all
many
these links.
All these links,
So
of course, will be in our
many.
description, so you know what Manny's talking about.
Yeah, good. That'd be awesome too. So, anyways, I personally caught a few episodes of this, and so much I had to show some of my friends, and they're like, "Holy cow, where did you find this?" But basically, the way the story goes is your main character, and I can't even recall his name right now, but he kind of looks like Inuyasha, only he has like really, really short hair, and it's red and not white, and he wears glasses. But what he is he's a dog/human who used to work with the local police department in finding like wanted criminals, and he had since gone into retirement even though he's like only 17. And then funny enough, there's this one I guess mastermind crooked goat guy where when you watch the show it's like an actual like midget sized goat. So it's pretty crazy, and he wears a little cape that goes with it. So anyways, that little guy is running around town causing nuisance, like creating his own fake money and stuff. So they decided to hire this detective/dog dude to track him down, and in the meantime he's like living in this apartment with like other quirky friends who are just off the wall ridiculous. So definitely a show worth checking out if you need something that's lively, fun, and totally unpredictable. And that would be my recommendation for the week. So that really sums up our anime segment. Stay tuned for next week's news bits and also the anime recommendation for the week.
I'm surprised.
And I was just also going to say, as a actual a partner affiliate with Crunchyroll, all these stories and this anime, Cuticle Detective Inaba, are all from Crunchyroll. So definitely check them out. Crunchyroll.com, I mean.
I'm surprised. Well, you got your source from Crunchyroll, so I don't know if they have this on their website or not. I'm sure they do, but the popular series Attack on Titan is gonna air on Toonami.
Yeah.
And now that's pretty exciting because I'm a dub person. I like to wait for the dubs because I will watch sub every now and then if I'm impatient. But I was patient enough to finally start to see a dub release of Attack on Titan, and that I know that's gonna air on May 3rd because the only reason why I know the date is because that's my brother's birthday. So I'm excited to finally hear, just to see why it's so huge and popular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So it's gonna be on Toonami, which of course is on part of Adult Swim. Can't tell you what channel or time because of your. Well, it's gonna be 11:30 Eastern time. That's when it's gonna start on Saturday. So whatever your schedule, time zone. Do the math there, but yeah.
How about you, Andrew? Are you a sub or dub person?
I am definitely a dub guy.
Interesting.
Personally, I just can't, most of the time in terms of anime, I can't watch subs. I don't know why, it just annoys me. And I think it's because, and I don't know if this is going to sound racist, so I apologize ahead of time, all their voices sound the same. And I get very annoyed. I get annoyed when the guys, they all sound pretty much similar, and then all the girls, they have high-pitched voices, all of them. Not that they don't in dubs, it's just possibly because I don't understand what they're saying and I'm reading, it all sounds like noise to me.
That's racist.
I mean,
See,
whatever.
Andrew likes his women sounding with deep voices, that's why he doesn't like the high voices.
Oh,
kiss, honey, come here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Sailor Moon. I'm about to change.
Yeah, I'm really like Ranma 1/2. I'm more into the guy side.
No, okay. All right, didn't know about that, but all right.
Anyways.
Oh, you've never seen Ranma 1/2, Tommy?
I don't know, probably not. Did I? No, I don't know.
Have you seen it, Manny?
Oh yeah. Should we reveal to Tommy what the main character can do, so that way he knows what you're talking about?
Sure, go ahead, man.
Well, basically well, actually, you may know better than I do, because basically the main character can like gender swap under certain conditions. I can't remember. Is it like if they touch hot items or cold items, or what was the deal?
I think it is if they go into water. Maybe it's hot water. It's been a long time. If they go into hot water, the person turns into a female. And I think it's hot items in general. You might be right. And then if they're cold, then they're a guy. It's a guy.
That's a terrible curse. That's terrible.
It's actually really entertaining show though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think that in real life is like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Going to the gym would be really awkward.
It would be.
Yeah, which I'm probably sure they address in some way on the show. Because, you're going to have to take a bath or a shower sometime, right?
Right? That's got to make, like, every teenage boy, when they're watching that, because it used to be on Toonami, that had to make them feel very awkward.
It was on Toonami? I've never seen it. Never even heard of it.
Yeah, it was on Toonami at the same time, like, Gundam was on in Dragon Ball Z, the original series.
Also, way back then in the beginning. Alright.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic. Well worth to add to your collection.
Alright, I have to check it out then.
Mm-hmm.
I contributed to Anime Talk. Yay!
Yay! So that pretty much wraps up that segment, guys. Unless you had anything else to add to it.
No, I'm good. Bible Black.
High School DxD.
Alright, I want to try something.
Try it.
I want to try it. Okay. So, this is before, people doing stupid shit, but as I'm always looking for news stories, there's always some headlines that just sound too fake to be true. Now, I want to play a game. I'm gonna read some headlines, and you're gonna try to spot the fake one.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna read. I think. Let's see. I think I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna do 7 stories, 7 headlines.
Goodness.
7 headlines. I'm just gonna read the headlines. One of them is false. Everything else is true story. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So our first one is that the Archie comics are planning to kill off Archie. 11 animals running for mayor. All right. Half goat, half sheep. It's a geep. Japanese hotel to introduce the first waterless swimming pool.
No.
Fox has picked up the Israel series Boom. Noah screening canceled due to flooding. And Pakistani baby charged for attempted murder. Which one is the fake?
The sheep goat.
You think the sheep is the fake one? Okay, what about you?
Oh, I'm trying to remember the first 2 titles now.
All right, the first 2 was Archie comics are going to kill off Archie, and then 11 animals are running for mayor.
I don't know, that first one, man. It's just like, how are you gonna kill off Archie, though? I guess I'll have to choose the first one.
So you're going to go with Archie, and then Andrew, you're going with the geep, right?
Yeah.
Geep.
All right. Well, Sally, those are both true. Yes.
Wow.
I'll explain, Andrew. Like, it is an actual news story. The rare half goat, half sheep, born in Ireland, and it's adorable. There's a video for it to show the proof of it. But it's rare that a goat and a sheep can actually produce a geep. So it is true.
How is that possible? They're different species.
Yeah, but you have like a. Yeah, it's true, but it's possible.
They're pretty close though.
They're close. I mean, you got a donkey and a horse, and they can make something.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, type in like Sheepkeep and then. And as for the Archie comics, that is true. So let me just get the. Yeah, the beloved comic book character is going to die. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the comics started since 1941. Fans follow this teenager Archie and his friends. This July they'll find out how he dies. Yeah. So on July 16th we'll see the issue how Archie dies. Pretty ridiculous. Crazy.
So which one's the fake one?
Alright, well we still got, let's see. We have 11 animals running for mayor.
That's gotta be true.
We have the Japanese hotel to introduce the first waterless swimming pool. There's also Fox is going to pick up an Israel series called Boom. Noah screening is canceled due to flooding, and then Pakistani baby charged with attempted murder.
At this point, I gotta think it's the Noah.
The last one I think was true. I could have sworn I saw that on MSN.
Okay, so you're going with the Noah, Andrew, right? You think that's the fake story? Okay, so Manny, what do you think is the fake head?
Oh, What was the first one out of that group?
It was the 11 animals running for mayor.
No, that one's got to be true. I guess I'm gonna pick the same one Andrew did then.
No, you gotta pick a different one. Just pick a different one.
Oh, okay.
There's gotta be one winner, so.
Right. Then I'll go with the Japanese no pool, but pool.
Okay. All right. Well, Andrew, your story is actually true.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. A Noah screening was canceled due to flooding, and this happened in. Let's see, where did this happen? Anyways, it was supposed to be. It was a premiere. I think in France or something. Yeah, a premiere in France, and there was a flood. There was a flooding, which they had to cancel the Noah screening. So yeah, it was a sign from God to not watch this.
Oh, that's rad.
And for yours, you picked the Japanese hotel to be the first to introduce the waterless swimming pool, and that is the fake story.
Oh, come on!
That is
Japan's
the fake. That is the fake one. So yeah, I mean, isn't that fun?
I've seen that where they have like the glass pool where the water is trapped under glass, so it looks like the top is actual water, but then there's an actual opening in the bottom, so you can walk on the floor of it without getting wet.
Yeah, but it's not a swimming pool though.
No, it was supposed to be like a fake swimming pool, but yeah, I thought that kind of falls within that range, so I thought, well, maybe that's the fake story.
Okay. Yeah, but that was just something I want to test out. If you guys, if the audience like that, then we might see more of that, and later on in the future.
Do it, Cory.
All right, so I guess now we should move on to everybody's favorite segment. Well, the world's favorite segment. Well, I don't know how you start.
Oh
Anyways.
My goodness! My favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone in the world's favorite segment. It is time for.
And you were in choir?
I wasn't singing. That was just. You can shut your face. What time is it for, Tommy?
Time for people doing stupid shit.
Hit the music.
All right. So cops bust teen Nate Gray after he plans for massive party to go viral.
You mean like viral as in like the zombie outbreak Resident Evil kind of viral?
No, like Project X style party. That's what he kind of wants. He kind of wants that to happen.
That's my kind of party.
Yeah. So students have already made t-shirts to commemorate the arrest of an Oregon teen who allegedly planned a massive birthday party. The 19-year-old high school student Nate Gray started planning his birthday party as early as April 2nd on Twitter under the hashtag Project Nat. Yeah, the hashtag soon took off on Twitter, even prompting Gary to ask it's Gray? Yeah, Gray. Gary? No, Gray. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last Friday, the sheriff's office reached out on Facebook for any tips to relate on this impending party. This is what the sheriff's office said. They are attempting to gather information on a large party rumored to begin this evening around 6 p.m. Deputies believe this party is called Project Nat. If you must tweet to an account to get the location of the party. Any must tweet to a location. So they wanted to stop this party from ever happening, because if it is as huge as it is supposed to be, and of course it would be chaotic, and the police, they don't want chaos.
Makes sense.
But I think the fact that they just really took this too serious, and I believe the police officers were probably watching Project X way too many times to really think that this could be just outrageous. Anyways, deputies even tweeted out to Nat saying that your actions could lead to your arrest. If you have questions about Project Nat, please call the sheriff, sergeant, and then they give the phone number. But yeah. And of course, let's see.
Did it say where the location of this is?
Oregon.
Aragon?
Yeah,
Aragon?
Yeah, I want Oregon, but it's Oregon.
Aragon.
Yeah, it's Oregon. And then of course Nat replied back to the sheriff. He's like, I have no information. It's just my birthday, not my party. Alright, so for my next People Doing Stupid Shit story is, alright, let's say you guys are driving under the influence, you're drunk, and you have to take a piss badly. So what would you do in this situation?
Probably piss in the beer can I was drinking out of. Hopefully it's empty.
Okay, Andrew, what would you choose?
Piss my pants.
You piss your pants. You just go ahead and just piss your pants. Alright. Well, you guys are smarter than this person, because the drunk driver was arrested after stopping at the police station to use their restroom.
Oh, come on.
Yes, this happened in Michigan. I'm surprised this wasn't in Florida. Anyways, authorities say that an intoxicated man was arrested after driving to the police station in Michigan as part of an effort to find a bathroom. Yes, the 66-year-old man walked into the township's department public safety building around 6:30 p.m. Sunday, and a township firefighter noticed that the man might be drunk. Officials determined that the man had been driving to the building and parked on the property. Police were called, and the man failed field sobriety tests. Police say a breath test indicated that the man was above the legal limit for driving, and he was jailed. The man wasn't immediately released, pending a review of possible charges. But yeah, how stupid can you be?
Yeah, another one chalk up to the Darwin Awards.
Anyways, and then this one, I almost throw this one in as like the fake stories, but I just have to report it. But anyways, I think this is the dumbest thing ever, and I'm glad they acknowledge it, but this is really the stupidest thing ever. KFC is introducing chicken corsages.
What?
Corsage, yeah. A chicken corsage.
You mean like for prom?
Yeah, for prom.
Man.
That's amazing.
You're supposed to give that to your girl, though.
Oh man, I gotta get like me a chicken bow tie.
Anyways, for $20, you will get a chicken corsage. Basically, it's just a leg, like taped to like some flowers, like one of those bed flowers. What are those things called?
Flowers.
Oh yeah.
Those,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, to the white little circle flowers that just looks pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a leg and those flowers all around the wrist, and you can actually chew on, like, as you're dancing, doing the slow dance, and just take a bite.
I sincerely hope it's the extra crispy chicken.
Oh, it is the original. Well, it's the original recipe, I believe. But yeah.
Good. That's amazing. You know, she has your arms right there, right above you. It's saying time after time. Ow.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a link right here so you know I'm not BSing. This is what it really looks like. Take a look at it. Are you guys looking at it?
Let me see here. Oh, here we go. KFC.com. Corsage. Oh my gosh! That's awesome!
It really is. You can really
look at the guy's face though. On the picture, he's just like, yeah.
And guess what? It's sold out.
What?
Yeah, just click on the buy button. It's sold out.
That has to be fake, man.
No, I think this
Yeah.
is legit.
Gnats and Crafts Florist.
I think this is actual really. It's there. It's on their website and everything. It's sold out though. Someone has already went ahead and purchased these things.
Not someone. A lot of someone's a freaking KFC is sold out of them.
Ah, wow.
Why can't you just go out and get your own corsage and then just lay a drumstick on top of it?
Because this one's from KFC, man.
Well, you can go to KFC, pick up your 18 piece or whatever, and eat like 17 of them, and then put one on your corsage.
Or you know what?
Into
You
your
could
plate.
spend $10 and go get a corsage from Church's Chicken. Have grease all over your arm.
No.
I like Popeyes myself.
KFC's good. I want to try their like chicken strip bucket. Like I think
Oh.
it's 18 chicken strips and 6 sauces. Oh, that looks so good.
Oh wow. But you guys are out in Cali. Surely you know In-N-Out Burger, right?
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
In-N-Out,
yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah. Now, being out in Cali, I'd ask for one of those to have in my corsage thing to
I mean,
present
first-
to the
Personally, Manny, I'll be honest. I like Five Guys In-N-Out.
Oh no.
Do you not like Five Guys? Don't they have them out there?
Oh yes, we have them out here. It's like I practically lived off In-N-Out for like 3 days in California. My uncle, even when we left to go on the plane, my uncle's like, "Hey, why don't you grab one for the road?" So he got us more In-N-Out burgers. But then we come back here, and then Five Guys opens up. In fact, there are like 3 of them that open up, and they're all terrible in my opinion compared to In-N-Out.
Oh
But then
man,
again,
not me.
maybe I was spoiled.
I like Five Guys better than In-N-Out. Tiebreaker, Tommy. Which one do you pick?
It's Five Guys.
Woo!
Oh my god!
It's just because I love. It's like you get double patties. Their normal hamburger cheeseburger is 2 patties, and they're so nice and juicy. And then all their topping is free, so you can have whatever you want.
Their Cajun fries are good too.
Cajun fries are delicious. I mean,
Uh.
In-N-Out burgers are good.
I agree. I will still love me some In-N-Out.
Yeah, like if people like decided to vote for like In-N-Outs for like it's like, oh, big group, you guys want Five Guys or In-N-Out? They chose In-N-Out. I wouldn't be disappointed because it's still good.
Exactly.
But I prefer Five Guys if I have to choose.
Plus, I didn't know they had a hidden menu, like one of those, you
In-N-Out?
can ask for
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, they
Well,
finally
granted, I
added
didn't know this when I was
by
there
the
either.
way.
So
food news, I guess. Did you know that In-N-Out finally added something new to their menu?
And what is it? That's a first.
Yeah, for the first time in a very long time, now on top of your 4x4, you can get bacon.
Well,
whoa.
I know where I'm going now. I gotta try this.
Hey, give me one too, Tommy.
A double with bacon and grilled onions.
Yeah, I still have
I'll pay
an
for the
In-N-Out
shipping.
gift card that I haven't used in like over a year, so I might as well use it now.
Right? Yes. All right. Well, is that the end of people doing stupid stuff?
Yeah, I think that was it. It was
It's
been
so.
over.
Okay.
We're on like the
So
the food corner right here.
Right, the food court. The
Yeah, that's
Overshield
that's another
food
new
court.
segment, food court.
Oh, spontaneous panels or segments.
All right. So I guess now it's time for shout-outs. Manny, go.
Oh, okay. Huge shout out for me has to go to the good folks who coordinated Anime St. Louis last weekend. This was my first cosplay / anime convention I ever attended to last year with Cory. Thanks to him inviting me, of course. And since then, I've attended a bunch of panels and conventions. But Anime St. Louis, man, those guys, they really know how to take care of you and really have a fun time. Plus, they hire always the best DJs. So definitely worth checking out if you're ever in St. Louis, Missouri. Or actually, it's held in Collinsville, Illinois. But they consider themselves St. Louis. So go figure. But yeah, that'd be my shout out for those guys.
What about you, Tommy?
All right, my shout out will go to the iOS game called Family Guy and the Quest for Stuff. I am enjoying the heck out of that game. It's free to play. Basically, Peter has destroyed Quahog after fighting his arch rival, the chicken. And now you must rebuild the city and rebuild the city the way you want it and find the residents of Quahog. So it's pretty cool. You do quests and stuff. It's similar to the Simpsons Tap Out. Of course, Family Guy has to copy Simpsons, but other than that, it's still fun.
All right, and my shout out goes to the premier kawaii metal band Baby Metal.
Oh, yeah.
It has been stuck in my head. I have not been able to stop listening to them.
You
If
chick.
don't know, I know. If you don't know what Baby Metal is, just go look it up. Look up the song "Gimme Chocolate" or "Doki Doki Morning" and imagine it as like a mixture of J-pop and like heavy metal, and it is the most amazing hard rock you've ever heard.
For someone who doesn't like dub, I'm surprised you actually like listening to like a bunch of girls sounding like girls.
Yeah, these are like prepubescent girls. It's kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
Well, I never mind.
Small girls.
You know what? I legitimately though like I think it's part of the instrumentation and it's the catchiness. Like the music sometimes has like a really DDR feel to it.
DDR has good music, so yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's like DDR with hard rock behind it, and it's just really good. It's good. Anyway, so I guess that's the end of the Overshield Pixels and Bits podcast show. Thank you guys all for listening. My name has been Andrew.
I'm Tommy.
And I'm Manny.
And we will all see you next time. Bye-bye!
Laters.
Good night.